Stetson, another strong day today. After we talked yesterday, it kind of seemed like, I mean, a lot of guys say it, but it's Beaver Lake. You never really know what's going to happen day to day. And with the weather this morning, did that throw you off your game at all?
I really didn't have a game really today. I just, I said I was out of sight fish, and I actually ran to 3 or 4 more waypoints that I had, and a lot of them were gone, but pulled up on one. There was 2 fish on one bed, and I actually ended up catching both of those fish, and which never happens. So on Beaver, that was a bonus.
Right.
But and I had those 2 fish in the box forever, and I actually stopped on a point, fished deep, caught a spotted bass out deep, and I was down at the dam. I ran all the way back up, all the way up the river to another bed fish that I tried to catch yesterday, and I never could see her. It's windy and cloudy today again, still couldn't see her, but about 50 pitches I finally caught her without looking at her. So, but I'm out of bedfish now.
Okay.
I think there might be a couple more in areas, but they're not locked on. I mean, I'm definitely going to look around some more, but I looked a lot this afternoon and didn't see any. So my opinion, I think those fish are starting to move out a little bit. I mean, I caught a couple good ones today out off the bank.
Now, the one thing I have heard is, tomorrow it's supposed to, they're calling for some sun actually, and the wind's supposed to taper off a little. So realistically, tomorrow's going to be the first day we've had good sight fishing conditions all week. I mean, even through practice. Does that kind of have you optimistic at all that you might be able to find some stuff that you just couldn't have seen yet?
Possible, because like that fish today, it's been there since the first day of practice, and nobody's seen that fish, or they would have at least tried to catch it.
Right.
And nobody got her, and I got her this afternoon. So there's definitely still more there, but they're very hard to see in this clear. Even though it's clear, they bed a little bit deeper, and you cannot see them when it's windy and cloudy. So those conditions could very well play a big part. Somebody will catch a good bag doing that, and who knows? We'll see.
Having a 1-2 punch of bed fishing and then just kind of fishing, being able to cruise along and catch fish even while you're looking, seems to kind of be the right cocktail, for success this week. Have you added anything to kind of like a just fishing pattern, or are you able to get bit when you're not looking at them?
Well, if I'm actually up there looking for the fish, in practice, that's how I was doing it. And I was actually getting more bites fishing than I was seeing fish that I wanted to fish for. So I was thinking that's kind of how I was going to do it. Ended up not being that way, but I did kind of figure out a few little areas where I've been able to get bit just backing off and just fishing. And I've caught some of my better fish this week, on those places. And they've got to keep replenishing or I'll run out of fish. I mean, I've only got a handful of spots that I have confidence that there's fish there. And today I lost a big one. In the very next cast, I caught my second biggest fish. So I know there's still some there, and they're moving out to those places. So hopefully they'll continue to do that and can get a couple more good bites.
Well, good luck to you tomorrow, Stetson. Thank you, man.